What's been the biggest opportunity you received and passed on that you wish you didn't in retrospect? Sure, you've gotten a variety of opportunities over the years. Has there been something that you passed on that you wish you didn't, looking back on how everything's played out?
I can't think of one right now. Because a lot of stuff I turned down is for a really good reason. It probably was compromising with my morals. So it's like, yeah, dang, like I could have had this money, but I didn't do it, because, I gotta have morals. So nothing. I don't regret nothing in life, to be honest. So not really. And also, any opportunity that's for me would never pass me up. So
Now, on the opposite end of the spectrum, what's been the biggest opportunity you received and accepted, and you're glad you did in retrospect?
yes. So back to like relationships. I feel like relationships are very important. It's not what you know, it's who. So it's this show on Zeus Network called Bad versus Wild. Literally, y'all know blameitonkway. So I knew him for many, many years. And we was just supporting each other from afar. I believe he's in LA. So we never met in person. We ain't never talked on the phone. But I was just doing me and being my great self. And he reached out to me via DM and he was like, hey, I'm looking for a few more people to come on Bad versus Wild with me on Zeus Network. Like, can you do it? And at first, I was a little iffy because I feel like a lot of Zeus Network shows are very like fist fighty. So when they called me a black truck, as soon as I got in the car, like, I'm like, do I really want to go? Like, cause I don't want nobody putting their hands on me, like, cause I'ma really go to jail, like. So I'm like, okay, let me stop thinking negative. Let me think positive. So I think the producer called me like, hey, are you getting on your flight? Yada yada yada. I'm like, yes. And I was like, but one thing, no fist fighting. She was like, oh no, no, you don't have to. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna just think positive. So when I went, I was like, okay, this is a good opportunity. I'm happy I did it. I'm happy I came and wasn't scared.
And for those in the audience that are just hearing about this for the first time, is that episode out?
Yeah, so it's episode 3. I believe our episode was called Alter Egos or something like that. So Bad versus Wild, season 1, Zeus Network, episode 3.
And are there any future shows with this network that you are going to be a part of as well?
Nothing right now, but something is cooking up though.
Now, when it comes to the entertainment industry, who's been the biggest person you fell out with, but it has since been repaired?
The biggest person I fell out with, but it has since been repaired. Biggest person I fell out with. It hasn't been repaired. A lot of people I fall out with, it hasn't been repaired because it's a reason. Like, I don't know, I'm just different. I don't give people a second time to play with me in my face. So I could respect you from afar, but I'm not finna go out my way and try to reconcile, unless, it's just something that was natural where we end up in the same building or something.
Okay, just curious there. Now, I've asked you these sets of questions, maybe in the last interview or the interview before that, but it's been so long now. Maybe your answers have changed with your experiences and growing up and things of that nature. So I'll just ask you them and see if they've changed, and if not, that's okay.
Okay.
Now, at this point in your life, what is the biggest misconception of you? What's a wrong or inaccurate idea people may have about China?
It's not like that now, but back in the day, people thought I was always in drama a lot with like different influencers and stuff. But in reality, I was just like taking up for myself. And I feel like social media is already so tough, different opinions, people saying mean stuff about you from miles and miles away. So I don't want people to think I'm like rude or mean, but I was just taking up for myself. So that's like really it. But since then I've changed like my whole aura. Like I have not been in no drama in years, thank God.
Now, this change, was this something that was done on your own? Did someone maybe perhaps pull you to the side, so to speak, and kind of, say, hey, switch it up here? This is not going in the right trajectory for you.
Just cause like I said, I feel like it's not what you know, it's who you know, and you never know who you can be offending, or if you say something out of pocket that people don't agree with, you could turn a lot of people away like that. So just growing up and knowing like, okay, you can't say everything that come to your mind, like some stuff you got to keep to yourself or say it in private, not on camera. So just like life, living life made me change my perspective when it comes to that. And also probably like my mom, because there'll be times where she'll say, you don't got to prove nothing to nobody. Like, who cares what they say? And yeah, that's really it.
Craziest rumor you heard about yourself?
Craziest rumor I've heard about myself. I can't think of one. Come back to that question.
Okay.
Craziest rumor? I hope it's ain't nothing too crazy.
Now, just curious here, what is your policy on rumors? When they've developed in the past, or?
Don't believe everything you hear. Like, it's a lot of he say, she say, but a lot of that stuff don't be true, and it be for clicks, clickbait.
Now, there are some that clear them up and address them as they come. There are some that sweep it under the rug and let people talk. What's been your policy when it came to past rumors?
So back then, before I changed and all of that, I definitely used to kind of like get online and clear it up. But now, sweep that shit under the rug. I don't care. Think what you think. Think what you want to think.